Hello guys, it's Grego, and today we are looking at the set, I don't know, set number Quidditch match, which has, I think, 500 pieces, around 500 pieces. It has, let's leave it there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigures, and retails for $40 in the United States. Now let's look at each minifigure. So this is Harry Potter. He has in the Quidditch robe, and it's a pretty nice minifigure. It has the broom, a brown broom, a snitch, the golden snitch, which is a very cool molded piece. It also comes in the minifigure series Harry Potter, which I did review that, but I think I lost that particular one. I have this one, and then he has the same printing as Oliver Wood, and the cape's too long, but I kind of like that because, like, that kind of just fits. It just kind of fits, like, this isn't, I don't know, it feels right to have the cape be a bit long. And then we have Hermione, which I think I reviewed every set that has this Hermione in it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. And, yeah, and then he has the brown hair, and then the same. Basically, if you want to see, like, this minifigure maybe a bit more detail than watch the other Harry Potter videos. But if you just want to watch this review, then here's the minifigure. It's pretty nice. I like that. I love that hairpiece. So it's a very nice hairpiece. Then we have Severus Snape, who also does come in the Whomping Willow, which I have reviewed, and yeah, it's a pretty nice minifigure. And he does have this back face, and what's kind of interesting is that this minifigure has, like, the purple shirt on, and it's kind of just, like, coming, like, away around with all these Snapes. So the original Snape from 2010, who's right here, has is all black and has, like, a black robe. I do think this one's slightly better because, like, both their face prints are pretty good. Look like Snape in the movie, but, like I like this one having a cape. But then this one has leg printing and face printing and double face printing, and has the better wands, obviously. And yeah, it's kind of, I don't know if Snape has a black wand in the movie, because both versions have a black wand. And I don't know about the original one. Did he even come with a wand in, like, they were in the original sets? And then we have Oliver Wood, who has the torso that Harry also had. Same cape and white legs. He has a nice broom, and then that face is from a lot of, like, Star Wars minifigures. Like, a lot of Star Wars, like, it's a very common face, and, like, this light brown hair piece with, like, light brown generic male hair, Mont Williams hair, I think it's called. Then we move on to Marcus Flint. But this is a cool minifigure, and I do like the green suit that, like, him and this guy both have the same white leg and torso piece. He is the only one that has he's the only one that has an exclusive face print, though, is a thing. And he has that hair piece, but I think this one just looks a little bit too, like, nice a little bit. Like, the original one looked slightly, like, more like the one in the movie on the face print. But this one's still pretty good representation. Has a black broom with a twist. So you might be wondering, if you've seen in the set and stuff like that, why does just from the bat, why does this minifigure have a stud shooter gun on his broom? Well, so in the movie, they actually throw these, like, quaffles. They're called quaffles, and they throw them. But obviously, a minifigure can't do that because, as far as we know, they don't move. And so they thought it made the play feature where you can just write onto my keyboard, through the hoop, right into my keyboard. Anyway, that's Marcus Flint. Then we have Lucian Bowl, who has the spiky brown hair, a face I think appeared on Pirates of the Caribbean set in, like, the big, like, ship, Silent Mary, I think it's called. The Ant-Man minifigure. And probably some other thing as well, just because it seems like a face that would be pretty commonly used for some things. It just seems like that type of face. That'd be good for a lot of things. let's move on to the actual set. So the first part of this set I want to look at is this thing, and I know there's a tan piece underneath there, but it's just basically, this is a very simple trophy build, just a brown one, but two, what is it, jumper, and then a trophy, and then you can just plop this back on, and actually the chest is just a basic chest that you can open up, and there's the spare bludgers, which we'll get into. We'll get into how they fire the bludgers, and a spare quaffle as well. And there's no spare snitch, because that's a very, intricate mold to have spares of. Yeah, so let's look at each tower, one by one. So here is the Gryffindor Tower, which has a place where you can put just one minifigure, like maybe Hermione minifigure. And this is the most unique tower, because you can see here's your Quidditch player minifigure. And he can go like, he can fly through this little, supposed to be a banner, which I like. And it makes it fun. You can do this. And this is the only tower that doesn't have a little space inside, because obviously it has to have complete flatness, so the thing doesn't get caught in anything. And that's a nice stickered piece. I like that piece. Now let's look at the Slytherin Tower, which is, so they use a gray instead of a green, instead of a white for these houses that should be white, but I think that's probably accurate to the movie, because that would probably be accurate. And you can see there's a space but one minifigure. A Go. I gave you another 2 minutes. A minute and 54 seconds. A Go Slytherin, and some other little details, which are those actually stickered on. There's some sticker detailing on as well. It looks like it, but you can connect this, I guess, so you can connect it to things. And yeah, I'm wondering, there's a play feature. This is pretty this same as the Ravenclaw Tower basically, except for it can mop up a fire, and it can light the Snape on fire, because in the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone movie, Hermione and Ron, but only Hermione in the set, think that Snape is trying to jinx Harry, but then it's revealed that actually is Quirrell who's doing it, but they decide that but at the time they don't realize that. But now let's look at the two towers that are actually connected, which are the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. This is the Hufflepuff Tower, which is pretty good as well, because it has some sticker detail, but it also has so it has a way to keep score, so you can just take, let's say earlier when Marcus Flint fired the quaffle through the ring to my keyboard, you can, take away one of these, or I think you're supposed to add one of these or something. You can take away one of these, add or take away, I don't know, and put it in this compartment for storage. And then, so yeah, it's currently I think I'm going to be able to keep it like that on display. Maybe I'll do Gryffindor instead. That would make it a bit more, but I think you can barely see the towers on display anyway. But anyway, now let's look at the Ravenclaw Tower, which is kind of the least unique one. It has a banner, same leaf grass piece, and another banner, and it has this megaphone, though. It's pretty nice. And it has a flag. All these ones have flags. And yeah, I think, actually no, we have to go to the middle section, which is the best part. So we have this on one side of the middle section. We have the stud shooter, which is for the blugger, which can fire away, and then it can fire away at the players. It's a pretty nice way to implement that. And there's nothing over here, but then there's these 3 hoops, which do fall over when you actually play with the set, which is the only problem. But the cool thing is that if I snap my fingers, you can, with this nice lever in the back, you can actually move and try to defend Marcus Flint Marcus Flint specifically, from winning the game on this nice clear pole, which is such a great little implementation. Now, let's move on to the final verdict of the set. So my final verdict of the set is, I don't know if this one is probably, this one or Aragog is probably my least favorite of the new wave, But that's not really saying much, because all the new wave of Harry Potters are amazing things, are amazing sets, and so if something's the worst doesn't mean it's bad. It's a bad set. It just means it's really it's a really good set that's just outmatched by other really good sets. And obviously this is a very important thing if you want to make like a Hogwarts Harry Potter display, like I do. And yeah, I think it's a very good set for that. Anyway, that's this video, and we'll see you all later. Bye!